Hey guys, welcome back to the Wimpy Studio. Today I'm going to be doing a very fun Diary of a Wimpy Kid video. This is called Every Diary of a Wimpy Kid Book Ranked. So before we go ahead and get into the rankings, I just wanted to say I've noticed that Diary of a Wimpy Kid videos do really good on my channel. Obviously, it's a really popular series. I appreciate everyone who watches my videos. My highest video is a Diary of a Wimpy Kid Book 12 unboxing, has 6.3K views, and that's a lot compared to the typical views that my channel gets. Go and I'm hoping that you guys like this video. I mean, I really like doing Dare From Kid videos. I like doing any kind of video. Before we jump into the reviews, I just wanted to say Awesome Friendly Adventure, Raleigh Jefferson's Awesome Friendly Adventure. It's delayed until August, so unfortunately. But you know what? That just gives us a little bit more time to look forward to it, I guess. Predictions. So, yeah. Hopefully this does not delay book 15 and it can still come out at usual time. So, let's go ahead and just get into this video. Every Diary of a Wimpy Kid book ranked. 14th place comes Double Down. So I have pros and cons and overall grades for each of these. I'm just going to talk about them. So the pros is that it does have Greg explore something else besides video games. We can tell that he really likes video games, but we kind of see him to do something a little bit out of his comfort zone, which is, I guess, cool. I mean, if it's in last place, it doesn't have very strong pros, and this is pretty much a weak pro, honestly, because Greg's already done things besides video games. So, very weak pro. Cons, it was very random how Greg wanted to be a movie star, and the plot lines felt pretty random. Yeah, they did feel random, honestly. I mean, they went all over the place. Movie star, and, when he become famous, it just does not really sound like Greg. I was pretty disappointed with that. Overall grade, I give it a C. It was just an okay. Very, not as good as, some of the other ones, definitely. Okay, 13th place, it comes The Ugly Truth. So, pros is that Greg starts to grow up, well, a little bit. Cons is that Greg and Riley are at odds throughout the entire book, and they do not do a good job of showing that they're upset, I was kind of disappointed how they didn't really show that as well. Instead, it had Greg, they were just at odds and over the stupidest things. They weren't even trying to prepare their friendship. It happened again at the end. But I was disappointed in how everything happened throughout the whole way through. So, yeah. Overall grade, I give it a C plus again. It was just an okay book. 12th place is Hard Luck. So the pros has Greg explore new friendships outside of Raleigh. So, you think about it. The whole series revolves around Greg's friendship with Raleigh. And here we get to see something a little bit different. But the cons the whole magic 8-ball thing was weird. I thought that was weird how Greg was getting his luck from. And the Abigail and Raleigh thing, Riley may had feelings for Abigail, but she did not have feelings back for him. It was wasted. Greg and Riley still could have been friends. And the whole Fregley thing was kind of really weird. I don't think that was meant to be there. It just wasn't used right. Overall grade, again, a C+. 11th place comes The Third Wheel. So the pros it focused on middle school romance and drama. Now, if you know me, you know that I really like middle school and high school drama and all that stuff. More over, scary and, I don't know, action, like The Mandalorian or Star Wars, for instance, or Harry Potter. I prefer Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I prefer, school drama over that. So, it does focus on middle school drama. It also has Greg and Raleigh making more money. They're trying to impress the girls and all, by trying to get, limos and all that stuff. By the end, it does not work as well, for all of them. The cons is that Greg is just being selfish. He doesn't include Raleigh. Poor Raleigh is being left out. He almost can't attend the dance because of, chickenpox, so poor Raleigh. Overall grade, a B-. Okay, 10th place is The Getaway. This is the one that I did a lot of, things on my YouTube channel. So the pros it does show the family out of town for a bit. I enjoyed that. And I kind of like the resort thing. It was, unexpected turns throughout the whole resort. That was nice how it was set up. Cons it is a huge repeat of The Long Haul. We've already seen The Vacation, And I mean, this was just another vacation, except it felt a little bit more separate than the long haul. They weren't packed together. They were able to all do their separate things. Like Roderick had a girlfriend, and Greg did his own thing. His parents did his own thing. Manny did his own thing. I don't know. Overall grade, I give it a B minus. Okay. Ninth place, old school. So pros for this one. Greg gets to hang out with new people. His friendship with Riley was kind of more distant throughout this book. I thought not as big. I mean, I did like the camp trip too, and how his dad was brought in to be chaperone, and him and his dad weren't at the best spot right now with their relationship. Cons are is that the whole Silas Scratch thing that was just overrated. I did not get it at all. It was like a really stupid mystery, I thought. So, no. Overall grade, I give it a B. Eighth place comes the meltdown. So, pros are we get to explore Graves' neighborhood more. Like, it feels like we've just gotten Greg, Raleigh, and Fregley, and now we get a lot more where we get to like see who's exactly on Greg's neighborhood and his relationship with everyone. And I liked how they were able to like come together as a whole neighborhood to do like a snowball fight against other people. I thought it was like a cool gathering, but then again, it kind of felt like a repeat to Cabin Fever, just a little bit. I mean, I thought it was a really good book. I mean, it just doesn't make it up there just because I think it kind of repeats the same things. But it was definitely a very good book. I give it a B, solid B. Seventh place comes Wrecking Ball. So pros are this is the newest one. We get to see home improvements and family competition, which additions they should get. I have a friend who's really into construction, so he really liked this. I mean, I like this kind of stuff too. Really enjoyed it. I mean, the cons are is that I did feel like it would be the wrong choice to move, and they knew that overall. I wouldn't want Greg to leave Rowley and leave all of his friends, you know. I gave it a solid B. It was pretty good. Sixth place comes the original Diary of Wimpy Kid. So it was a great starter to the series. It introduced all the characters very well. But the whole cheese thing was kind of lame. I thought that they could have done something more exciting for the very first book, honestly. But I gave it a B plus, a great starter to the series. Fifth place comes The Long Haul. So the pros are it shows better family dynamics and it's way better than the movie. The movie was not good at all. I mean, I'm not gonna really talk about it because I just have bad memories on that movie going to see in theaters and how it was just not anywhere near as good as the book. But the whole Beardos thing, I thought was creepy in the movie and kind of creepy in the book too. But then again, I kind of like the rival with that though. Fourth place comes The Last Straw. So the pros are is that it focuses more on the dad, and we don't really get to see much with the dad. We kind of get to see in the 10th book, but not as much. But we get to see Greg and Frank's relationship. I enjoyed that. And then he tries a little bit too hard to impress Holly, though, unfortunately. I mean, overall grade, I give it an A minus. Third place comes Dog Day. So, the pros are is it does focus in the summer. I enjoy that. And it focuses more on Susan's relationship or the mom's relationship with Greg. I enjoyed that. The cons are is that Raleigh and Greg did have a falling out, and Greg's crush on Heather Hills was pretty random. Why would he do it on his former crush's sister, older sister, who's getting ready to go to college? It does not make any sense at all. I give it an A minus though for creativity. I mean, I like how it's set in summer. Second place comes Cabin Fever. So the pros are, I mean, this is a pretty popular book. I mean, the whole family is trapped inside with few resources. They must learn to bond with being trapped in a small place. I really enjoyed that. Kind of like The Long Haul, but I thought it was different. Cons are is that the doll thing was pretty creepy, I would have to admit. Overall grade, I give it an A. And first place is Roderick Rules. So, the pros are it focuses on Greg and Roderick's relationship, and Greg ends up learning a lot from Roderick. And there's no cons, really. I mean, it's a very good book. I mean, I even like the cover of it, where, like, you can just see the tension between Roderick and Greg, and I give it an A. So I know that this is a pretty quick video, but I do not want to do too long of a video. Again, I really like the Diary of Wimpy Kid series. Just something fun to throw at you guys. I'm going to be posting videos every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. So stay tuned for that. Random times, I don't know. I'm posting this at 1. That's pretty much it for my video. I'm hoping that even though the Raleigh Jefferson's thing is canceled, I'm hoping that I can still do book 15. Anyway, that's pretty much it for my video. Thanks everyone for watching the Wimpy Studio, and bye.